Good morning, legends. I have been talking on and off about indie film content for a long time. Not just in this channel, but in other things that I've been doing. If you've been on the website, you'll have seen some of the short films that I've done myself. And a big thing that I'm pressing these days to people is not to let the opinions of other people dictate your actions, because it's very, very simple to let people put you down. Especially if you're self-taught like myself. There's no shame in that when it comes to things like video production, audio podcasts and that sort of stuff. It's very, very simple to learn this stuff online, and there is a lot of people you'll come across in your journey that will not be insanely overjoyed to hear that you've learned this stuff yourself. And I've had that experience in the past on some of the indie film stuff that I've done. There's a few students that I don't know what it is, you know, whether it be the whole grammar school upbringing and whatnot, but you tend to come across quite a few people that have this sense of superiority over you, generally coming from like a grammar school environment. And when that gets into the university environment and you start learning something professionally, it can go really, really overboard whenever they get out into the real world. So back a couple of months ago, probably at this point, I put up a little video on the channel here about being interviewed for my short film conclusions, and I got an email from a website that I have the film on. You come across these little things online where you can kind of promote your stuff slightly, and I signed up, put the link onto the website, and yes, they got in contact shortly after that. They wanted to interview me for it. So there's a video earlier in the channel here. I got interviewed from a short film, and I got this email the other evening from them, and I'll just read a slight little bit of it for you. We've chosen your short film for special recommendation. Hi, we hope you are well. We just wanted to let you know some great news about your short film conclusions. We are delighted to say that your short film has met the standard for extra special promotion. Our team have created a special recommended section which will focus on films that meet the following criteria. 1. High quality production value. That's the big one for me right there. Quality of acting, performance. There's quite a few good actors got involved in that film. 3. Educational. 4. Cultural importance. This means we will be focusing heavily on promoting your short film across our website, particularly on our homepage, which now features a recommended section. Then they go on to say that they're building up their YouTube and Vimeo channels and would have been interested in putting a trailer on there. But let me just let you focus on that slightly so you can see it for yourself. You know, as something that I wasn't expecting to come through, but it just lifted my spirits slightly, because as I say, people tend to put you down. It doesn't matter what you do. Take for example, right now, as of the recording of this video, we have the new Masters of the Universe Revelation series on Netflix, and it is getting absolutely ripped to shreds by people online. Kevin Smith is taken and seeing battered for that series. But if you know the original series, the source content that it comes from, it's very, very close to the original spirit of the original series. It's very, very good in my opinion. But it just goes to show you, it doesn't matter what level you're at, you're always going to get people that will try and put you down whenever you're doing something. So you need to get to the point where you don't let people's opinions of you, don't let them drag you down. Do you know what I mean? It's the easiest thing on the face of the planet to actually rip someone down and it's just, unfortunately, that's where we're at now as far as content creation in general goes. It's so much more difficult these days to get something seen when you put it out there online, and you know, the days of creating something, putting it up, and people seeing it are just a bit gone. And people have got to the stage now where they've started to realise that if you get really negative about something, chances are it's going to get seen a lot quicker. So whenever you see people getting ripped to shreds and tore down, I genuinely believe it's not because the people that are doing the criticising actually don't like the thing. I think the majority of it has been done because it's the sort of subject or way of approaching something that will get more views and clicks online. The whole cancel culture thing, you know where I'm coming from. It's basically what it is. It's the new viral content. So definitely don't let the opinions of others rip you down. I let that happen for years. There were students that told me that I was no good, shouldn't be making short films, simply because it was self-taught and it wasn't at the level that they felt someone should be to be making content online. They'll look at a video like this and say, "You're absolutely crap, we've seen your YouTube channel, the quality is absolutely terrible." And I'm like, you know, I'm just a guy talking to a camera trying to make some connections. This isn't a flipping Hollywood production, it's a guy talking to a camera. But you've seen it yourself there in that little email, that one of the big pieces on there was the high production value, the high quality production value. So for someone that's completely self-taught, hasn't got a clue what he's doing, that is a very welcome piece of spirit lifting. So guys, get out there, create your stuff, don't worry about the critics. They're just if someone hits someone, it's because they're seeing something in that person that they wish they seen in themselves. So it's important to keep that in mind. Create your content and stop worrying about what people think of you.